Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
And welcome back to our channel. This video is all about how we've sort of let our subscribers plan our Texas trip.
So basically, this is what happened. We've been planning during the day a few days ago that we wanted to go to Texas. We've been thinking about it a while. We were looking at flights. Then we filmed a video and mentioned, do you know what? We're about 95% sure we're going to go to Texas.
Then we put that video online and forgot about it. And then later that day, maybe an hour or two later, we just booked those flights to Texas. And then we were like, oh, we should probably let them know that we actually did that.
We actually did do it. Like, we should have just booked it there and then
made the video.
But we didn't. But so this, I guess, is the official announcement. We're going to Texas.
Austin,
Texas from the 24th of Jan
till the 31st of Jan, but we don't land back in the UK until like the 1st of Feb.
1st of Feb, yeah.
Fine. Those are our dates, and we've kind of been sent loads of ideas of places to go, things we must see, things we must do. And we wanted to sort of firstly thank everyone for their amazing emails and sort of offers of places to stay. People have offered us their homes. It's been crazy.
It's been incredible. The amount of Texas is our second most viewed state. First California, and then Texas right behind it. So we knew lots of you guys are from Texas, but the amount of messages, YouTube comments, Instagram DMs, Twitter messages, emails.
It's been pretty amazing.
Lists of things to do.
Yeah, and we kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed by it, but we are really, really grateful for all of the suggestions, and we're trying to read through everything. But we're also trying to plan the trip without, say, because we haven't got a car, and we're probably not going to get a car. So we're just sort of making our way through them and sort of, I guess, opening up to you guys about it, because you guys know best for helping us plan.
Well, not only are some of you guys from there or from Texas, but you're used to the American culture or way of life, but also this trip is for you guys. We're not just going to have a nice holiday in Texas, we're going to create videos that hopefully you guys will enjoy. So we want you guys to choose what we do, because we want you to watch the videos.
So there's a few things that we kind of thought that would work really well. One thing we thought would be great would be to go to a rodeo. So I think someone said that there's definitely one in San Antonio on the weekend that we're there. So the weekend is the last weekend of January. So if anyone knows of one in the last weekend of January that we can go to, we can use trains and find a way to a rodeo. One thing we want to do is sort of dress up day, where we go and
love that,
get some traditional clothing on,
be Texasified,
and film all of that. So these are sort of things we want to check off. We also mentioned, someone sent an email about learning how to fire a gun. Makeup or food?
Lipstick,
Oh, the whole time?
Yeah, just tie it on tips, they wouldn't have noticed.
Okay.
What are friends for?
The gun firing.
The gun firing. So we want to go and fire guns at a gun range.
It sounds so weird saying that, because it's not something we've done here.
Because guns trigger us. You know that guns trigger Brits. We're not a fan of guns, but we want to give it a go. And you guys have told us that we should go to a gun firing range, so we're going to go pow pow, bang bang,
bang bang,
bang,
pow pow.
I'm from Texas. So that's going to be really fun. So we need some advice on where the gun ranges are. Is it quite popular? So obviously we don't have gun firing ranges in the UK, so I'm there's probably one in the entire of America, but it's probably loads. Is there loads? I don't know. Where do we go?
The only thing you can do over here is clay pigeon shooting.
And which isn't boring. It's little pellets, really.
Firing at little bits of clay.
That's
it's really boring.
Really boring. And I'm not good at it. And it's a proper massive gun that you put on your shoulder and you go boom, and it hurts your shoulder. So it'd be nice to have a handgun that you're just pew pew.
Is that what we're going to learn with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do
a
it.
Spy.
A proper,
And we shoot people, but on a paper.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. Like in the films.
Yeah. And we'll probably wear the earphones and the glasses.
Yeah, we want to film all of that.
Also, one thing that I haven't said, but I really want to go to something called a rage room.
What's that?
So it's the things that I think started in America, which is actually a really good form of therapy, I've heard, for people with anger issues. And sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's basically a room filled with like old furniture, like a chair, loads of plates, a television, and in there's like a golf club, there's a baseball bat, and you just go in there and you start whacking and smashing things up.
You can do that on your own, Joel.
I really want to do it. Not that I'm an angry person, but I just want to smash a TV.
You've definitely got a side to you that's so you.
But it's so
that
funny.
Is so like the inner Joel.
Yeah.
That like no one sees because he's so
it.
polite. But you can go and smash up that room. I'll film it from outside. I'll film it from at the door. Just don't get anything near me.
The thing is, I think
I don't like chaos.
You don't like chaos.
I don't like all.
You'd love it. You say that you're like daydreamers that one day to like beat someone up, or at least be in a film where you like
beat someone up.
No, but that's what your dream is, to like be like a spy that's like kicking ass and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hate to actually hurt someone or anything, but I do want to be like a ninja in a film that's like extremely like basically like female Jackie Chan. It would be the dream.
Then this is your chance to do it in a
But I don't want to
anyone.
like smash up plates or like do like riot club.
Yeah, but you're not hurting anyone.
No, but I want to. It's more about me being like really tactile and really like karate vibes. That's more. I'd like to be able to be that.
Anyway, do they have rage rooms in Texas, in Austin? Because I want to do that. Also, we wondered. We probably won't end up doing it because we're out. But we thought about going camping. As long as it's not going like far out. You said yeah.
No, we'd said that we're not going out. We're not going to go unless it's a camp, like an actual...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, are there campsites in and around Austin? Are they like safe places to camp? Because it would be really cool. Joel and Lia go camping, like trying to put up a tent, trying to make a campfire. Like,
yeah, that would be funny. Really funny. That would be funny. What's he like? So what are we looking for, Joel? What do we need help with? We basically need kind of help with an agenda.
Yeah.
So almost like day by day. Obviously, lots of this needs to be stuff that we can film.
Yeah.
If anyone knows anyone that's able to like help us get a few of these activities booked in the diary, that would be really helpful.
Are there like traditional Texan activities like I don't know, like if you come to London, you can do something where you go over the O2. Like the O2 is a massive dome, like arena, and you can walk over the top of it, and like, or there's just things that you can do, or like the London Eye, going around that huge London. Are there classic things to do in Austin that's like, oh, you've got to do this? That's an experience that we can film.
Exactly. That's the kind of that's the questions we have, guys. Because we don't want it to just be wasted because we're only there for a short amount of time. Obviously we'll probably go back at some point, we don't know when, but there's a few things that we need to tick off the list.
Yes, some people have said about store HEB. I don't know if you just call it HEB or if you just call it HEB.
Oh yeah.
That's like people have been like, you've got to go there and film your experience. So we've got some ideas of stores that we want to go to. What were some other ideas? We wanted to dress up, we wanted to go to a rodeo, we thought about potentially camping. Food is obviously really good.
Food and drink, I think that would be...
Like Tex-Mex. People saying go to San Antonio for like genuine really good food and margaritas and stuff.
Okay, we can make that happen. But we might... That feels far away from where we are.
Yeah.
But we can double that up with something when we go on a day trip one day.
Yeah.
See, all of this. This is my like least favourite part of any holiday.
Oh yeah.
It's the planning.
Yeah, I don't like the planning. That's why beach holidays are really easy because you're just like, well, what am I gonna do? Sunbathe, read.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go upstairs, get showered, get ready, and go for dinner somewhere.
But this isn't a holiday.
This is not. It's kind of a fun thing, but we're going there to get as much content as possible.
Yeah. To
release kind of like the Texas series on our channel. So we'll be like Texas video. And so if that's not what you're interested in, just mute the channel for a bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
But we do want to make our way around. We want to go like.
And then we'll do the next date.
Yeah, we'll keep going around because we've got plans. We've got potential work plans in both Florida and California. Like hopefully coming up. So there might be similar things we do there.
What months are they?
I think March and April.
Right, okay.
I think Florida in March and California in April. I think.
Okay.
But obviously we want to go to other states as well. We would like to go to Middle America. I don't know what that is, but I've heard a lot about it. I think it's like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Wyoming.
What we did accent? No, what did we do? We spoke about. we've chatted about that before.
Yeah.
We need to explore that.
We'd like to. But yes, we've got grand plans, lots of plans.
But we need some help. So if anyone's able to help, that would be amazing.
Yeah, in fact, those of you that have already emailed us, we will get back to you, and we will be sort of, or not just emailed, but commented and like sent us messages. We will get back to you, and if we don't get back to you, we have read it and we're taking into consideration everything.
Taking off it in consideration. Like, really appreciate it when people are like, oh, I guess you probably think I'm probably a stranger, so, then they send like their LinkedIn page, and it's really sweet because you're like, I believe you that you're a real person. I believe that you're like one of the legends, and you're not like some crazy person that wants to hurt us. Yeah. So a few people are asking about meet and greet, which is, I guess, another story. We've not made a decision on that.
No.
Obviously, the main purpose of going there is to film videos. So we don't really want to do a whole day of meet and greet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll probably see people there.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be going around.
Definitely. I'm sure we'll bump into people. And we might organise something small, but we're just working it out because of, like, just to be completely transparent, it's just security issues. Like, we've got both of our parents saying to us, don't tell anyone where you're going, don't reveal your location, don't meet up with strangers. Yeah. So we're trying to be like, no, but we feel really close to you guys. Yeah. But then on the other hand, we have to remember that we are, anyone could be watching this video. Yeah. And we, as we know from Hate Mail, guys. Not everyone in the world is a nice person. Obviously, like 90% of the people that watch these are real, honest, genuine people. But there are probably people that don't like us. So it's a bit of a risk to sort of say, like, we're going to be in this place at this time to do a meet and greet. Like, it just doesn't. It's just not at the moment, without any security. Our management aren't coming. We're just coming on our own. Yeah. It's a bit risky. So if there was a way that could be organised in a safe way, and if enough people were interested, obviously we wouldn't do it if no one was going to come. If enough people were interested, then we would organise some sort of like ticketed event. Yeah. But that's kind of where we're at the moment. If anyone's got any genius ideas. Yeah. For all of us to stay safe, because it's not just us, but if lots of people did turn up, we'd then probably get in trouble with the council or the police to be like, you can't do this here. So it's like safety for us, but also safety for everyone who potentially might turn up. So like Leah said, if any of you have got any solutions to that, let us know, because we're still trying to work that out. But hopefully we will just bump into lots of you downtown. I love saying downtown. Downtown. We don't have that word in the UK. Like downtown London, we just say central London. I know, but in the Midlands, we're like, where have you been? Oh, you've been downtown. Yeah, but don't you say that? Oh, I've been downtown, but they call it downtown. Yeah, we don't say that. We don't say downtown. I love that then. Yeah. Downtown Austin. I was in downtown Birmingham. I was in no, you're like, I was in downtown Coventry. Yeah. That's kind of it, really. We're going really, really soon, so we're keen to get this sort of like itinerary put together ASAP. Yeah. As sort of money efficiently as possible. Is that a word? Yes. You know, just basically, just not like super, super expensive activities. No. I'm sure we can find a way. There's always a way, isn't there? Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a Joel Lia, there's a way. Also, another thing, because we want to make the most of our time out there and to reach more wonderful people of Texas or Austin, we would love to do like a radio show or something like we did with Preston and Steve from Philadelphia. Philadelphia radio show. Do you guys know that from Austin, Texas, or even if you're not, do you know of any sort of local radio stations that are based there, or anyone we could reach out to be like, hey, we'd love to come and chat about our YouTube channel and like... Yeah, we could do like a little collab like what we did with Preston and Steve. If anyone's not aware of that, we'll link it down below. It was just a really great way of us sort of cross-promoting our audiences with theirs. So that's something we'd be up for doing a little bit of PR stuff. Yeah. If there's any going. Yeah. So let us know. We just thought you guys are the best people to ask, so that's why this video is happening. Yeah. So questions for Texas done. If you like this video, guys, please subscribe. I'm sure this is probably just for the loyal people watching. Really. I'm sure it is. But yeah, subscribe. We post videos thrice weekly. If you're new here with Joel and Leah, we like to make videos and go and watch something more put together. Yeah. Yeah. Go do that. But we'll see you soon, and I can't believe we're going to Texas in like 2 and a bit weeks. We need to like choose our seat number. Oh yeah, on the flight. Have they sent us a link yet? Not sure. They need to. I have to have an aisle seat. He needs to sit in the aisle. I will go mental if I don't. I get claustrophobic. Yeah. Well, it's a real thing. Yeah, it shouldn't eye roll. You're full of eye rolls today.
shouldn't eye roll. It's just like, yeah, you need your space, don't you?
Yeah. People that don't get claustrophobic don't understand, but I can't sit in the middle seat. The middle seat is the worst.
Okay.
The window seat is not as bad because you've got the window and you can see outside, but I have to be on the aisle seat.
I don't know if I'm
claustrophobic.
I'm just like, if I'm in the middle, I'm like, oh, this sucks, but I'm not like...
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm a celeb, get me out of here.
Oh no, well I'm not. I just, literally my heart rate starts like beating faster, like start sweating, and I like literally start having a panic attack. So
yeah, we'll get you in the aisle.
Yeah, I need to
get you in the aisle. If we get allocated and it's like window middle, you'll obviously have the window then.
Yeah, I probably prefer the window because you can see.
Yeah, well you can have the window and you can.
I can do a bit of a swap, like, and then as soon as I start shaking, then I know I need to swap.
No, you can just stay by the window without the shakes.
There better be TVs this time.
No, probably won't be.
Oh, it will be.
Airline.
No, it's not. It's American Airlines, British Airways.
BA.
I think it's BA fulfilled by American Airlines. I think. So
there we
the
go.
big TV screens. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Clink.
Clink. Cheers.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Delicious.